Hello my friends, hello, welcome back to another Sunday stream. I hope you had a wonderful week, and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend thus far, and are ready to continue our journey along with me into Star Wars The Old Republic. Last time we finally managed to end Dromund Kaas. We helped Zash get all the information she needed from what is apparently our ancestor who betrayed Tulak Horde. So that's an interesting segment there. We also received our very own ship, the Fury, and we can now use this ship to travel across the galaxy. And I think our first destination is going to be Balmorra, a world that is a bit of a tricky one. It's in between the Republic and the Empire, and I don't think it's actually aligned to either of them. So it was not an official Republic world when the Sith Empire decided to strike upon it. So kind of weird power struggles going on there. So let's see if we can continue that today. Let's dive in, shall we? There we go. Fun times. Fun times. Legacies of Old. We're in Chapter 1 now, as tensions mount between the Empire and the Republic. That was a bit too quick. Quite a bit too quick. Right, so we're on the bridge of our very first starship right now. We did a little bit of a tour last time. Let's see what Cam has to say right now. You've been watching us closely. But I think you think yourself more powerful than you actually are. No, I don't think so. I think we're quite a bit more powerful than we have currently shown ourselves to be. So I would say I know my
power is
strength
greater than any of the fools that surround me.
Perhaps. So he was the ally of Tulak Horde, but then why is he not our ally as of yet? So I think I'm going to go with I beat you too, because we did in fact beat.
Have you already forgotten about our honorable combat?
The shame gnaws at his innards. So he still considers himself to be a bit of a slave instead of an ally. Interesting. Quite interesting. Now, we have some work to do. So we now have an extra companion here, 2VRA, who can do some nice crafting for us. So we can finally get this going, which is great. I would like to see more adept packages. We could do that at least. How about you start crafting?
I was just wondering what I could do to please you.
Whoa. Oh, good. Go do it then. And let's send Cam to do a bit of diplomacy, I guess, for some grade 1 medical supplies. There we go. Let's see about the space missions.
Like Commander Pyrul, my lord. If you possess a ship, I could certainly use your talents.
What we do now.
The Republic grows bolder. Their attack squadrons ambush Imperial targets and disappear into open space. We're struggling to compete.
It looks like the conflict finally heats up.
Soon we'll dispense with this foolish stalemate and have our war.
Precisely, my lord. But in the short term, we must respond with force. I've scrambled the Cast 23rd and Dreadwing, but it's not enough. We're forming an exclusive response squadron, the Empire's Fury. With a Sith of your power leading the squadron, we'd crush the Republic in record time.
Well then, prepare.
Time for you
for
to
a
see
show.
what a Sith can do.
Fantastic, my lord. Your call sign will be Rage. Uploading mission data to your ship now.
Rage.
You'll work alone, while the rest of the squadron assists throughout the galaxy. Strike with fury. Strike for the Empire.
I shall. Right then. Oh, it still has the symbol on it, but we can't use it. There we go. So there's a bunch of space missions here for us to get. So we've got the Cartel Listening Station, Ezran Outpost, Nesperon Sweep, Salukami Fleet Action, Serapin Assault, and the Taspan Ambush. Let's see. Let's accept all of them. So the Cartel Listening Station is about a hidden space station belonging to the Republic. So they were allowed by the Hutts to place a space station there. All available ships has been dispatched to destroy the station, but additional will be needed to breach. Okay, let's grab that. We are going to get fleet commendations from this, and that's what you can use to upgrade your starship. It's back already. Very nice. We've got Ezran, which is a bunch of Republic-aligned smugglers. Nesperon is an agricultural planet, Imperial-aligned, where there is a Republic fighter wing. Then we need to save an Imperial infiltration squadron near the planet of Salukami, led by the legendary pilot Nezel Sunspot Othran. Needs backup who's going to survive the battle. Right. Then we have Sarapin Assault, damaged during a failed incursion into Imperial space. The Republic worshipping Kindle is attempting to hide in the upper atmosphere of the planet. So let's take care of it. And we have Taspan Ambush, where a key Republic military officer has agreed to defect, and Republic ships seem to have intercepted his shuttle. So we need to make sure that our new bit of info, our new conspirator will manage to come through. So you can now see it on the map here. So we have the Imperial fleet over here, Nesperon Sweep, Jabim Escort, Salukami Fleet Action, Cartel Listening. So lots of places here. You can really... It's really nice to see where these missions are taking place right now. So I think it's probably good to do the first one first, which was Cartel Listening Station, I believe. Recommended level of ship upgrades, any. That's good. Objectives. Remember to save your missiles for these objectives. Destroy station turrets. Destroy station shield generators and destroy the hangars. Let's do this. Engage. So this is quite different from what we've been playing thus far. Ooh, let's deal with our fighters. Okay, so we can do barrel roll with spacebar. Solid. I guess this is the rest of Fury Wing. We need to kill 60 fighters. Jeez. Oh, we have an opportunity to destroy some turrets. Not the strongest fighter just yet, because we haven't gotten any upgrades. There we go. First of the turrets. We'll get it. Yeah, we got it. Good. Nice.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Oops, it easy. Gotta be careful. Those cargo containers are a bit too dangerous. Got it. There's another turret platform. Yeah, we really need to upgrade our lasers because we're not doing a lot of damage just yet.
Surrender now.
Got him. And there's all of these bonus objectives here. You can get some very solid XP for. One. That's 30 fighters taken care of. We get that in? I don't think so.
Easy now.
Okay. Just need to kill 3 more turrets. And the shield generators. That's probably the toughest ones. There we go. Good stuff. Stanger. Can we get the shield gens? Yeah. Nice. Dodging. Dodging.
Cowards.
Got them. Now then, we still need to kill 2 more turrets. Got him. We've got some defense satellites to take care of. And there should be 1 more somewhere. 18 more fighters. That's a bit much. We're doing 44. Oh, we're out of missiles. Got them. 11 more. 10, 9. Still blocked by some kind of shield gen. 7 to go. Just one more, please. Yeah. Bonus objective complete. Just need to take care of 1 more of the defense satellites and some more frigate turrets if we can. Is there another defense satellite somewhere? Oh, we're really low on health. That's not good. Yep, there's one. sure if we're gonna make this. We've definitely damaged the station quite a bit. Yeah, the frigate turrets is going to be a bit much. Same with the defense satellites. There we go. And to light speed. We get a single commendation from that. A fair chunk of XP. Very nice. Very nice. I think we need to upgrade our ship a bit more before we continue doing those quests. So let's head to Balmorra right now, which is controlled by Sith Empire right now. Quite a bit away. Was once an independent corporate and manufacturing world. Balmorra was defended by the Republic and conquered by the Empire during the war. Now the corporations have mostly fled. Local collaborators have been rewarded with positions in the Imperial puppet government, and an entrenched and well-armed resistance opposes the Empire's rule. Despite brutal retaliation by the Imperial military against military and civilian targets, the battle to eliminate the resistance drags on. Droid factories and industrial waste sites have become battlegrounds. The main Balmorran spaceport is in the city of Sobrik, an Imperial military stronghold heavily fortified against resistance attacks. Let's go there. You have arrived.
Is that you, apprentice? Excellent. You've arrived safely on Balmorra, I see.
I have, Master.
I hope you're ready to work. I've got a good idea of where the ancient artifact is on Balmorra, but it's not pleasant.
Not pleasant? How
I
unpleasant?
mean, like a rancor with a rash, or...
You have a vivid imagination, apprentice. Tulak Horde hid his artifact in a vault on Balmorra, one that was later converted by the Balmorrans into a toxic waste storage facility.
Oh yeah, that is
The
unpleasant.
vault was hit badly in the last war. It's now a crater filled with toxic waste. Your artifact is at the bottom.
Of course it is. I'm open to suggestions.
You must have
though.
some sort of plan for how to get it, right?
Regrettably, I haven't had time to put together a plan. You'll have to figure this one out yourself.
Very well.
But try making contact with the Imperial Resources Officer here on Balmorra, Major Bessica. Bessica knows the planet, and he may even have a few good ideas.
Very well. I will
You
bend.
will do whatever I say.
Careful you don't alienate a potential ally.
I don't.
The Empire has its hands full coping with a violent Balmorran uprising. Officially, they're a grassroots militia. Secretly, they have the Republic's full backing. I've informed Major Bessica of the Republic's involvement, so he'll be better equipped to assist you. No doubt the Republic's hounds will get in your way.
I'm not concerned about the Republic's
Republic or
hands.
resistance. It makes no difference to me.
The Republic may claim to be virtuous, but they have a well-oiled military machine. These are not farmers waving sticks. But the war is secondary to the artifact. Retrieve the artifact and try to be discreet. We don't want the entire Sith Order chasing our prize.
Yes, Master. Very well. Let's make our way to Balmorra. There we go. I guess we're heading to the space dock first, or are we immediately landing on Balmorra? Alright. Let's see if Balmorra is still how I remember. There we go. We have landed. The space dock. Let's head through customs. Yeah, I don't think they'll be stopping us. Very good. Very good. So we have quite a few heals now. Immediately restores this on you, which is a lot better than we had. And Affliction, which is another dot. Very, very lovely. Oh, we went to level 31, so I guess we leveled up by doing the space mission. Good. Oh, Subrick. Spaceport. What do we have here? Captain Rigel.
My lord, welcome to Balmorra. I hope you like bomb-to-pieces mudholes.
I love mudholes.
Captain Rigel, Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps. When the Empire invades, we're the ones who seal the deal. Don't suppose you're aware of the situation here on Balmorra?
Big mudhole, lots of resistance, I guess?
I've been
But
briefed,
fill me in.
but I could use more details.
It's war, bloody and limitless.
Well, that's
The Empire
short.
invaded Balmorra in the last war, but we've been spinning our wheels in the mud ever since. Resistance fighters think they can drive the Empire off Balmorra. We're here to prove them wrong.
What is your
How
plan?
do you expect to succeed where the Imperial Army has failed?
We are the army too. Other soldiers just don't have the capability to handle our kind of specialized missions. The Balmorran government in exile, backed by Minister of Defense Volargen, is giving us fits, backing a strong faction of the resistance. The minister is safely off planet, but if we break his allies here, we break him. We break him, we break the resistance.
What do you
Get
need
to
me
work.
to do?
That's what I'm looking for. People who want to get things done. My second-in-command, Lieutenant Davril, is masterminding Phase 1 of what we like to call Operation Breaking Point. You'll find him in Sobrick. He's got plans to blow the Balmorran resistance sky high. I think you'll like them.
Sounds like someone with an explosive personality.
See anything you like?
Ooh, some starship upgrades, yes, please. Ooh, my. We can get grade 3. 3,000 credits each. That's not too bad. So, beam charger, beam generator, energy shield, missile magazine, 80 missiles, very nice. Shield regen, we could do with some shields. More armor, I guess the grade 5, yeah, grade 5 is full level 50 something. And eventually we can get an improved power conversion module.
Come again?
Now then, our ship. Where can we find the ship? There we go. Grade 3, grade 3, grade 3, grade 3. We still need some proton torpedoes, electronic warfare, EMP, and the power conversion. Okay, but other than that, I think we're good. Very lovely. That should help a lot. Cam remembers the craters and trenches of In and Trabosh. The terror of the dying. It was glorious. Yes, well, this should have some new terror and dying. A loose mission without any voiceover. Okay, by order of Licinius Melchiro, resistance forces outside Subrick have ambushed 4 dewback convoys. Dewbacks are these large, chunky, lizard-like creatures that you can also see the Stormtroopers ride on in A New Hope on Tatooine. Sent to the Troida military workshop within the last week, with a substantial loss of personnel and materials. Imperial intelligence tireless efforts have revealed seismic sensors hidden throughout the road to Troida. These sensors allow the resistance to track dewback convoys and avoid our armored walker patrols. This continued insurrection will not be tolerated. Let us sought to set off the seismic sensors, destroy the ambushers, and bring the power coils to the military workshop for stun. Very well. We'll deal with that. Should not be an issue. Now we've got a bunch of quests as well. Griffin Remus.
Hey there. Got a second? Oh,
Perhaps.
you're one of them Sith Lords. I ain't seen one of those before. Am I supposed to, bow or something?
That would be appreciated, but
Bet you could get me to who's
Yeah.
in charge.
why would I do that?
Why would the Empire have any interest in a little worm like you?
I'm part of the Resistance. Or was. I mean, it's dead. We've known that since you set our own droids against us. I want to come out of this with my head. I got info. Right here. Where the rebels are. What they're hitting.
How about you tell me
Introduce me
first?
to the
then?
Mucky Mucks, and I'll trade them the rest for a berth off-planet.
It has
It's possible High
potential.
Command might be interested.
You bet they would be. Nothing happens in the Resistance that Griffin Remus doesn't know about.
Oh, really?
I think Lieutenant Trishota handles defections, but he's been targeted a few times, so he don't take people off the street anymore. You convince him I'm the real goods, and I'd bet he'd cut you in a finder's fee.
Right, I might talk to him for you. Momentarily, I see we have an intelligence officer who also wants our attention. Well, Reardon,
My lord, I have heard much about your accomplishments.
have you now?
I understand you are not averse to occasional off-the-record tasks which require some discretion.
What
One
do
of
you
our officers
need
has just had
exactly?
an unfortunate dust-up with a valuable delegate, and we need to doctor the results.
Doctor How? What kind of
Why
dust
don't
up?
you lay out the situation first?
This officer recently quarreled with one of our Chiss delegates. The delegate did not survive.
That's not
The
good.
Chiss have provided crucial intelligence here and elsewhere in the war. It would not do to strain relations with them.
True. We must maintain control.
We cannot allow our people to look weak before our allies.
Precisely, my lord. We have doctored a security recording to make it appear that Balmorran rebels attacked the delegate. We need someone with no direct connection to this officer to go to the room where the murder occurred and upload the doctored footage to the security cameras. With luck, we can turn this into a galvanizing point against the rebels.
Talk about propaganda. Agreed.
An excellent plan.
The delegate was killed in the back room of a cantina. I'll give you the coordinates. Just tell our man at the door that you're working for Brearden, and he'll let you pass.
I wonder how often this has actually happened in real life.
At your service, my lord.
Things went wrong, and then they just see if they could place the blame on the other faction. Okay, no new emails. Very good. So that's for the defector. We've got Imperial Headquarters and the ICC command post.
At last, a worthy disciple.
Ooh. Ooh.
Be gone.
Next level will be getting electrocute. Right, Major Bessica.
There's something of great value in one of the hazard vaults. The one that was blown open. I heard you could help.
Ah, who's this? Sith. We don't often get Sith on Balmorra. It's a real pleasure. I have a son on Korriban, you know. It's a tough war you're walking into. We're fixing blasters with adhesive tape. But we'll help you any way we can. Now, let's see. A blown open vault. Captain, do we still have those pumps?
Sir, if this is the vault I think it is, it won't be that easy. The fumes alone have put men in the medical center.
We can't give up so easily. We have to get
There
there.
has to be something that can withstand this stuff.
We need some way to make this pit less deadly. Tell me, Captain, is there nothing that can survive the toxic waste?
Well, nothing grows there, sir. But there are the colicoids.
Holocoids?
What do those bugs want with toxic
Ah.
waste?
Food, sir. Our surveillance satellites have recorded them feeding on the toxic waste. We suspect they've been designed to eat it.
Designed. I
So how
need.
do I become a collocoid?
Sir,
Not exactly what I went for.
He's right. To get to the bottom of that pit, you'll need to become like the collocoids. There must be a way for you to take on the collocoids' resistance.
Exactly.
So you can enter the vault. Captain, where were these creatures created?
well, I can't say for sure, but there's a research lab not far from here that was overrun with collocoids as soon as the Balmorrans abandoned it. But the collocoids are vicious creatures. Just one of them tore apart a whole squad.
I'm not too worried.
I think I can handle a few bugs.
If you can get into that lab and find out the collocoid's secret, we'll do what we can to get you into that toxic pit.
Sir, even if we find out what causes this resistance, we don't have the...
We'll worry about that later. Right now, our Sith friend has to get into that lab and find out what the Balmorrans did to those creatures.
Exactly. You're a very pragmatic man, Major Basica. Very useful. Now, for the Imperial Command Post, the ICCC. Don't exactly remember what it stands for. Do we have anything on? Rare locations. Sobrick. No, nothing on the ICCC. Okay. Surely we'll learn then.
My lord, word of your talent precedes you. I'm honored. You're well aware of the situation, I'm sure. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. If my lord is willing, we're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
Fill me in.
What do you want me to do?
The old government's sending generators to the resistance, powering their artillery. The resistance has given pardons to Balmorra's worst killers in exchange for a little guard duty. Phase 1 of Operation Breaking Point is to destroy those generators and put those killers to sleep. You in?
I signed up to serve the Empire, and I intend to do it.
From the looks of you, I'd say you mean it. The generators are in the Nibre warehouse. If you can blow them to pieces, you'll show the Balmorran resistance it takes more than cold-blooded killers to stop the Empire.
Yeah, because the Empire has its own cold-blooded killer. Very good. So, let's see if we can deal with the two quests in Sobrick first. So we've got the defector over here who wants to actually get some attention to defect. We'll talk to Lieutenant Treshoda for that. And then we need to cover up the murder in the cantina of the Chiss. Let's see. Lieutenant, a moment of your time.
Are you the officer who deals with defectors?
My lord, my poor station is honored by your presence. I'm Lieutenant Treshoda. High Command has tasked me to learn how these rebels think, as distasteful as that is. Have you found a candidate? Someone of enough value for the Empire to recruit instead of capture?
He might have information, but he was also quite rude to us and a bit too eager to talk to us. I don't like the eagerness of him, so I don't trust that he is in fact a normal defector. So just capture
A man
him.
named Griffin Remus. He gave me this intel already. Why don't you torture him for anything else he's got?
I'll send my men to pick him up. Thank you, my lord. Forgive me the paltry payment for your service. We have a standard rate.
Thank you. Very well. That takes care of our defector, who might very well be a spy instead. Ooh, crew skill trade vendor. Yes, we
Won't
are
find a better
in
bargain.
need of some more hyper syringes. There we go. So shift click is the way to do this. Let's get 100 of them. There we go. That should make things easier.
Back anytime.
And now we can send 2 BR8 to create some more.
A task just for you. Oh, thank you, Master.
These, I think we also got a... Yeah, we managed to get that, the biochemical adapt package. So we're going to be deconstructing that. Because there's a potential to learn schematics. There we go, we learned the schematic for alien blood adapt package. And we got an augmentation slot component, which is great. So you need that for augmentation kits. So what do we need for an alien version of this? That is in fact better. Tier 50 though. That great. Electric, we'll get those. We need some slice attack, which is power 2, but that's probably slicing. And alien blood sample, that's grade 1 military. Grade 1 supplies, that might be a bit tricky to get.
Excellent. I was just wondering what I could do to please you.
So maybe see if we can also unlock the crafts, the recipes for the other ones. That's probably gonna upgrade our tier of biochem high enough to learn some new schematics. So this is quite nice. Now we have Chem with us to tank, and we can still do the crafting at the same time. Noise you can hear their beating hearts. That sounds like a useful skill. Very well, Gorman.
Looking for Brereton.
Thank you. Oh, what were they called again? These are the same species as the guards that Jabba the Hutt uses in Return of the Jedi. Oh, come on. What were they called again? No. Okay, we haven't unlocked a codex entry for that just yet. Well, hello. Why is there a bunch of droids here? Chem? You missed one. Lovely. Now, where is that body? To upload the holodisk. There we go. That should take care of this little diplomatic debacle.
Results are much better than they appear, Master. You'll see.
Good. Good. We need one more of those so that we can make 2 of these. We're going to be needing more bonding agents as well. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Nice, very, very nice. I'm really enjoying this game. That's why I've also started playing a trooper to see if what that has been like, if there's any change on there. I'm not entirely sure whether I like it yet. The trooper.
I handled your cover-up. As far as anyone will know, the rebels killed that Chiss.
Excellent. And I have heard nothing of it, which is even better. Please accept this payment for your service and your silence.
Lovely. Now then, we need to head to the Imperial Outpost and we need to head to the Troida Taxi, but I tend to prefer, whenever you go first, to do it ourselves, because occasionally there's a bunch of quests that you can pick up along the way and that you would otherwise miss. And don't do that. Like, I like the complexity of this sorcerer. There's a lot of skills that you can use to change the tide of combat, and the trooper seems to be a bit too simple in a way. Ooh, see?
Convoys travelling to the Troida military workshop require armed escorts, and escort personnel are not available at this time.
So, you're telling me we've got your whole blasted empire behind us, and you can't even find... Oh,
hello,
sir. I didn't mean... Obviously, the might of the empire is focused on more urgent, activities.
Speak your mind.
Glory to the empire.
Please, please, don't hesitate. I would love to know how you truly feel.
What? That is how I truly feel. I'm only frustrated that my factory may soon be unable to contribute its share to our glorious empire.
Birkin's frustration is understandable, though misdirected. The
Where is
Troida
this?
military workshop requires fresh supplies for its wartime operations. Supplies are shipped from here by due-back convoy. The resistance forces responsible for the raids against our Troida convoys are encamped in a series of caves nearby. Reconnaissance teams have finally pinpointed the location of this resistance encampment. Given your extensive abilities, you could eliminate this threat once and for all.
Yeah.
You can always count on me for a bit of destruction, Lieutenant.
The mission will have two primary
Sounds
objectives.
easy enough.
Objective 1 is to eliminate resistance forces and defensive emplacements in the area.
The second?
The second objective is to retrieve a set of stolen Imperial power regulators that the Resistance is using and destroy their main generator.
Very
No
well.
more power, no more defenses.
We will await your return. Good luck.
Honestly, what does this empire ever get done?
Master, I deliver to you something beyond perfection.
Oh,
You deserve
great
no less.
success even. That means that it has received an augmentation slot. Very nice. Very nice. So what we'll do is drop that on there instead. Because this means that we can upgrade it slightly with the augmentation slot, for which we need an augmentation kit, which we have. We don't have any augments yet, though. Let's see. Deconstruction. That, please. No research available. That is unfortunate. Still want to deconstruct it. Don't suppose we've gained any new recipes. No. Unfortunate. Make some more dialectic cell grafts for us, would you? Or maybe I should send him on a mission to do some diplomacy. And get us some more medical supplies.
Perfection is my goal, Master.
And that's also going to increase the influence we have. Oh, well, hello. Hello. First power core. Time to do some mayhem. Oh, these are the seismic... Yeah. What? Oh, there they are. Again. Thank you. Easy enough. I thought we did take the generator. Oh, you need to activate it, and then the power core comes out, and then you can grab it. Okay. So there should be one over here as well. Also see some wing moors. Sensor, trigger the ambush. Ooh. The convicts. Why is the resistance working with convicts? Really? I didn't think the Republic would want to work with convicts. Interesting. Have they really fallen that far?
Master.
Well done, 2DR8. But, get the double dip.
Leave everything to me, Master. I will not disappoint you.
Nice little planet here. So this is quite the war planet. It is a factory world, mostly. Known for building arms. And droids. So I guess you could call droids arms as well. And if I remember correctly, Balmorra did not really appear in other literature or other Star Wars games or books before being in here. So it's a bit of a unique one. Although, I might be mistaken there because Balmorra was mentioned as a planet when the Yuuzhan Vong invaded. So if you ignore Disneyverse, there is this whole book series that takes place after Return of the Jedi, where Luke begins his Jedi Academy, finds Mara Jade, who would eventually become his wife. And then you've got the bit where Han and Leia, just like in the movies, eventually they get married and get children. But in the books, they get twins, Jaina and Jason, and another son that they call Anakin. And these kids eventually get captured by the Yuuzhan Vong. There's this whole segment in that series all about the Yuuzhan Vong invasion, because they are a very unique race of creatures that are not as impacted by the Force. I believe they actually disrupted Force. I remember correctly. And the Yushan Bong in the books also assaulted Balmorra. And then Balmorra did offer in like a sort of panic free arms to whoever would send the fleet to save their planet from invasion. Okay. What did that trigger for us? Ah, Affliction is a nice dot. It's instant. Unlike Crushing Darkness. Actually does more. It does less damage overall, but it does more damage gradually. So that's that one. Yeah, Gorinth Imperial Outpost, that's further. Well done, 2DB8. Very well done. I am pleased. You are correct. Correct. Getting some bioanalysis in at the same time. Good stuff. But I do believe that that's pretty much the only mention of Balmorra in any of the other media. So it's really a unique location. Well done, Cam. It was being a bit rude. That takes care of those. Got settling debts, big guns, scientific inquiry. Lots of places to go. Ooh. That cell raid can freeze. That was a carbon freezing sound. Very dangerous. Ah, this should give us some information about the colloquy. Let's enter the lab. Colloquoids. There we are. Very typical type of almost ant-like creature. You could maybe call it Zerg-like as well. Can't scan these. And I don't know, they remind me a little bit of the creatures in Starship Troopers, but with a more humanoid face. If that makes sense. The creatures in Starship Troopers seem to have more of a beak. These really seem to have a face of some kind. Terminal shows a log of work done on the colloquoids and the toxic waste. Oh. Right. progress on the experiments is not going without a hitch, but we seem to have overcome the initial obstacles we faced when we began. Recently, Team 5 reported that the subjects responded positively to the waste from the hazard vault. Our only remaining concern is that the casualty rate seems to have gone up in this round of testing. So far, we've lost 2 of our best scientists and 3 research assistants. We almost can't afford to be successful. At any rate, I've recorded the formula for the chemical compound and has thus far produced the best results. I've also diagrammed its structure and how I believe it interacts with the collocoid cell structure and the toxic waste. Hopefully you will be able to figure out the cause of the rise in the subject's ferocity and eliminate casualties from here forward. The remainder of the log is a series of chemical formula and scientific jargon. Very nice, thank you. That was a bit too quick, developers. I really had to work at reading that very quick. Let's make sure that all of the collocoids are gone. Gotta keep this place suited for future endeavors of the Empire. Oh, we can do this on the strong ones. Ooh. Ooh, my. Nice.
A task just for you?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Master.
Just for me. Looks like there's a senior science officer waiting for us at the Troika military workshop. Just want to have a quick look whether... Yeah, so that's just the heroic. Let's get the heroic done. Well done, Cam. Yeah! Level 100 bioanalyses. Moving along nicely. Now then, resist siege guards and some demolishers. $25 of them, really? Okay. Okay, sure. That's what you want me to do. Ooh. We got stunned there. Ooh, did we just pick up something nice? No, that's just for using an outfitter. Okay. Okay. Let's get a little bit more inventory space. That just takes some... Yeah, there we go. 7 depths. And say hello to the maker. Oh, that's the bonus one. Alright. Cam.
John.
Fitted expeditionary bindings. They're also just outfitter gear, so nothing great. Come, do it. Nice bit of AoE there. Ooh, mission discovery for treasure hunting. So you can get items that will grant you crafting missions. Very useful. Oh. Didn't mind me. Having come here is so nice. Makes this so much easier. So we just need 2 more of the resistance forces, and we need to kill a tactician.
There were complications, Master. Please don't deactivate me.
2 VR8. What do you mean there were complications? Was unsuccessful? What do you mean he was unsuccessful? How dare you?
Leave everything to me, Master. I will not disappoint you.
Good. Good. Already disappointed me once. Don't expect you to do that again. I might have to punish you otherwise. Jeez, we're getting a lot of credits here. The Resistance seems to have a lot of forces. Quite clear they're being helped by the Republic here. Too well organized. Right then, Ken, deal with the tactician. Well done. Resurgence has a nice, only 6-second cooldown. That's not bad. That's really not bad. So we need to destroy 1 more defensive placement, and then recover the power regulator. This isn't too big a deal for a heroic. But still a great way to get a lot of credits. Let's make sure that Chem is healed. Don't suppose we have any stims. Oh, we do.
Results are much better than they appear, Master.
You?
Let's see.
Go for it. I don't mind the commando. All too easy. Now to destroy the main generator. Oh, that's in the other room where we just were. Okay. Okay. It would have been nice if they told us that before. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Cam? What were you doing, Cam? Deal with them. Yeah, the commander is probably the dangerous one. So I think it heals. But they're all not that dangerous.
Stop! Please! Wait!
Why?
We need this generator. If you destroy it, we'll all die.
Who are you?
My name is Min. My village was raised in the war. The few of us who survived came here to find shelter.
But you're...
Please, we are not part of the resistance. We haven't hurt anyone. We just need someplace to go when our homes were destroyed.
But you're living with the resistance. How am I supposed to believe that you're not part of the resistance?
Even if you're not part of the resistance, you certainly profit by it.
Exactly.
Yes, they shared what they had with us, so what? Is a little charity such a crime? I'm begging you. We won't survive without power. And we have nowhere else to go. Can't you just leave the generator running?
No, I can't, because the resistance will use it.
Stand aside, unless you want to go with it.
Turn yourself in at Sobrik.
What are we gonna do?
There's nothing further. The Empire's interests in this sector will see marked improvement thanks to your actions. Good day.
Good. Very good. Now, do you have some nice items for me? We already have that. But we're getting a new decorated 4-sword package. With accuracy. Power. Sure. Yes, please. There we go. And then we should be able to deconstruct that. Which will give us more augmentation slots. Very nice. This was quite easy. I expected more from your kind. Let's see, that's to the Marcaran Plains. That's not where we're going. And the guns. That's the Nibre warehouse. Yeah, let's do that. We're just making our way through, slaughtering the resistance. So, I'm finding it to be a bit low on convicts and killers, so maybe we'll find more of those inside there. If I remember correctly, this planet also has a Republic version. You play as a Republic character, which is different. So it focuses on different sectors. Ah, there we go. There's our convicts. Ooh, that's a lot of slows. Outfit gear. Looks like there's some lore over here. Thank you, Cam. He was being Balmorran resistance. Let's see. Since the Republic was forced to withdraw from Balmorra following the signing of the Treaty of Coruscant, which is the one where at the same time the Jedi Temple got attacked by the Empire, the fight against the Empire has been carried out by a diverse group of native Balmorran resistance fighters. Resistance, led by many former members of the Balmorran army, has carried out repeated guerrilla strikes against Imperial forces using their superior knowledge of the planet to harass the invaders. Joined occasionally by mercenaries from sympathetic worlds and, according to popular rumor, supplied by the Republic, the Resistance has single-handedly ensured that the Empire is unable to claim complete control of Balmorra, holding and fortifying such vital tactical locations as the Balmorran Arms Factory and Outpost Victory. Yes, there is another Sith here, trying to take credit. That is not how we do things around here. Good. Going to Lieutenant Devril, I want to know what's upstairs first. There's gotta be something here. See? We've got some shield control. What's over there? So if I press this one. Oh, is this 3, 4? You probably need to do this with 2 players in order to get there. Ah, there's a data crop. I see. It's a shame the other player left already. Would have been nice to have a little help there. Let's make our way to the Gorinth Imperial Outpost for a bit, because that's where the fast travel point is. Well, that should make things a little bit easier to traverse everything. Stop attacking my droid. My droid has done nothing wrong. Just like Magnus. Magnus did nothing wrong.
I will perform according to your exacting specifications, Master.
Trade a military workshop. Perturabo did nothing. Yeah, but Perturabo was a bit of a... He was very jealous. That's what he mainly did wrong. He was very jealous of Rogel Dawn. Which I get, because Rogel Dawn got all the nice missions. And all of the credit. But going so far as to turn to chaos is quite a bit more. Can't have that. Where was the elevator? Ooh, hello. think it's around the corner there. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Oh. That'll work. I mean, all Magnus did was attempt to call the Emperor when it was very, very, very inconvenient. That maybe also destroyed the webway and pretty much the entire purpose of the Emperor's life up until then, but...
The results are much better than they appear, Master. You'll see.
He didn't mean to. We walk as a giant among worms.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
Yes, we do. Junk, repair. Let's get rid of this stuff.
Good hunting.
Thank you. Where do we go? There is our terminal. What? Oh, that's the intro to the flashpoint. That's not what we're looking for. I was looking for something else. That's fine. This should give us a new heroic on the Firestar. Bombers.
Generators targeted. Weapons locked.
Aerial Assault Commander Nedis, my lord, at your service. One moment.
Fire when ready, Hawk Leader. Proton bombs away. Generators show no damage. Shall we come around for another run?
What's the use? Return to base. There you have it. The Resistance shield generators are well nigh invulnerable. Too entrenched for our bombers, too well armored for ground assault.
That doesn't loom right. Look right. You command the air attacks.
In charge of the bombing runs.
That's right. Just promoted. And not long for the position, unless we resolve the generator situation. Pity our solution is so troublesome. This planet is orbited by laser defense satellites. Most were destroyed in the invasion, but a few still function. If we took over the laser satellites via their control tower, we could aim them at the planet and destroy the shield generators. My predecessor called it Operation Firestar.
Operation Firestar is to take control of the laser satellites and destroy generators. Very nice. So you're a Death Guard player. Or Iron... yeah. I think most of the stuff I have is... oh, Imperial Guard. Oh. Oh. You've got huge armor. Armies. The problem with Imperial Guard is there's just so many models. Of course, I have the same problem because I've got orcs, but 8,000 points of Imperial Guard. Jeesh. Do you have stocks in Games Workshops that you can afford 8,000 points of Imperial Guard? That makes sense. Hey. Then what is the problem, Captain?
Why is it up for discussion?
Firestar was scrapped. With the Resistance blasting us every step of the way, taking the control tower is impossible, and we have no alternative. If Operation Firestar stays iced, the aerial campaign is doomed. But perhaps a Sith's wrath can do what a squad of soldiers can't.
Easy. Easy. Surely we can take care of them. So that's going to be over there. Outpost Victory. We first need to head back to... Stop. So from your first comment, you have an Iron Warrior army. So just in case that you also want to play Chaos. Nice. All painted as well. So I guess it's convenient with Iron Warriors. You could just leave them grey and it would still be suitable. All painted. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, in terms of army, I mainly focused on orcs as an army, and then eventually I moved more to just painting minis that I found to be interesting to paint. That looked good.
At last, a
to me.
worthy disciple.
So I've got Magnus the Red from the Horus Heresy version from Forge World. That's painted and upstairs, and of course I've got Abaddon and Gilliman. Currently in the process of making a Kit Bash Traitor Guard to supplement Iron. That sounds suitable. Very nice.
Major, if we don't get those supply vehicles...
My men are working on it, sir, but until that shipment of plasteel I requested 3 months ago comes in...
I don't care! Tear it off the walls if you have to!
Did I interrupt something, Major?
It is not wise to keep a Sith waiting.
Don't worry about the Colonel. He's loud and impatient, but we all are these days. What with the supply shortage. Now, did you manage to find anything out of the lab? Captain Ilon and I have been doing our own research, but we haven't discovered much.
I'm
a lot
not
of data
sure.
There. Not sure how useful.
Have a look at this, Captain. I can't make head or tail of it.
This confirms our suspicions. The collocoids were being mutated to clean up the waste, and it looks like the chemical mutagen they were using could theoretically work.
Theoretically?
Well, that's it. That's our solution, right? We just replicate this chemical mutagen.
Sir, there's a problem. Our chief scientist defected to the Republic a few months back. We can't begin to replicate, let alone test the serum without him.
Guess he's coming back then.
Need to undefect him.
Undefect indeed. You certainly have a way with words, Sith.
The scientist's name is Yanis Tirek, and he's still on Balmorra, in a Republic research base out near the Toxic Lakes.
All right, Sith. It looks like you have your next objective. You find this scientist, you subdue him, my men will bring him back, and we'll get you your chance to swim in toxic waste.
Consider it done.
Oh, and Sith, hurry back. I just got word that my son passed his trials on Korriban and is on his way to Balmorra.
So?
I don't want you to miss him.
Oh. You want me to meet your son? I'm not sure you want me to meet your son. I mean, those armies do make a very nice... You sold an item for 167 million credits. Jeesh. Was it some kind of rare drop from one of the later raids then? At 167 million credits for a die? Really? Jeez. But why?
Must have been imagining things, but I could have sworn I heard those generators go pop from here.
What kind of die was it?
but it looks like the resistance isn't done yet.
What's gone wrong now?
You'd think the Empire would have an easier time with a ragtag bunch of resistance fighters.
Yeah.
Used to be we kept the resistance in check in the wilds, but now they've started to get bolder. They're attacking Imperial holdings in the old Balmorran industrial area. We need to punish their boldness. Lieutenant Thorpe at Markaran Outpost has some ideas about how to put the resistance back in their place.
Right. Chrome white and metallic black. I guess chrome white is really nice for the troopers. Metallic black. Not sure about metallic black. I guess they're very, very vibrant or very reflective, I should say. Oh, the one die. Ah, okay. Combine the names.
At your service, my lord.
They want us to go to Markaran. I don't want to go to Markaran. I first want to go to Troida, I think. Let's do Troida
Other
first.
route is confirmed.
Look it up on the GTN. Isn't that probably also on here? On the cartel market? So, chrome white and metallic black dye module. 875 cartel coins. Eesh. Nice and reflective though. But oh, and then this is the inverse of that. Why would someone buy that for 167 million credits though? Especially if it's on sale right now. Look at that. Ooh, where are we? Troida Military Workshop. I believe this is where they build the droids. Engineer? What do you have for me?
These blasted Balmorrans have no idea what's good for them. They should have fallen to their knees in gratitude when we first offered to bring them into the glory of the Empire.
They will learn eventually.
One way or the other, we will bring them to their knees.
Well said, my lord. Perhaps you wouldn't mind assisting me with a small problem.
Small?
Last week,
How small?
those wretched rebels managed to reprogram the defense turrets around Sobrik to detect and target Imperial troops. The engineers I sent to fix them were massacred. My only hope is to find someone willing to brave both the rebels and the turrets themselves to repair them.
That shouldn't be too much of a bother.
These rebels must learn they have no chance against the Empire.
Indeed.
Thank you. The turrets are scattered around the perimeter of the city and guarded well by rebel spies. You'll need to use this to neutralize their defenses, then upload this code to allow us to reprogram the proper targets. Those rebels will pay for their impertinence with their lives.
That they shall. They will find the ordeal to be quite shocking. Oh, they're actually sending us back into the area. Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll deal with it then. What? Let's disable the turret shield first. Oh, do we have where is it? Wildfire? Do we have a quest item for that, perhaps? Mission item? Portable EMP. There we go. Bonk. Down. Ready to go. That's the downside of having all those space missions in your quest log. Clutters. Bonk. But this should be dealt with. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Guess I'm not the only one who had to realize that they had to EMP it first. Sorry, Zilvox. I was just slightly ahead of you. Ever so slightly. Let's get the little temperamental books. Ring junk. Owen Bobby, Owen Bobby, Owen Bobby, Owen Bobby. I think we should do Firestar later because I believe that this area will come up at a later stage in the story quests. So probably do
the turrets
the western area first.
Hail the Emperor! I owe you my thanks and far more. The Corps of Engineers will more than compensate you for your service.
Good.
Now those rebels will see how lucky they are to be part of the glorious Empire.
I'm not sure if the rebels are going to see that, but sure. Level up. Really? We get no research from quest items? For shame. Quite a shame. Ooh. Oh, marker and planes it is then. Yeah, time to take care of the big guns. There's some new quest here as well. The leak. Do we have a spy, Mr. Sakol?
Praise the Emperor. My lord, you don't know the relief it is to see you. You are the answer to a problem that has gone from insulting me to threatening the entire Empire.
An unusual
Few
response.
people look at a Sith and see an end to their problems.
And believe me, I would not normally seek such attention, but I beg your aid. My name is Gan Sakol. I'm a senior science officer here at Troida. Perhaps you've heard of my involvement in the Protactinian bomber design. No matter. It would only help you understand the sensitive nature of what I do, the secrets I'm privy to.
Is he the guy who built the bombers that got shot down so easily by Firestar? In that mission? Not something to be proud of.
Let me guess. Those secrets walked off with someone they shouldn't have.
Indeed. Though that's a kind way to describe high treason. But let me be direct. I am not the traitor. My wife is the one who betrayed first me, then our empire.
Your wife?
I hope you plan to elaborate.
I should never have brought Kalara to this forsaken backwater. I was so hopeful when she finally stopped complaining. But no, she found her own entertainment. His name is Perez Bant. He's a thug. Clears the trash at the cantina in Sobrik.
Oh?
Imperial intelligence believes he's a spy, and I am certain beyond doubt that he's the one who has the design plans that disappeared from my bedroom drawer.
Well, then I guess there's more things that disappeared from your bedroom than just the plans, but,
If he's got those plans, he won't see tomorrow.
Thank you, my lord. I cannot say what it means to have one of the very arms of the Dark Council on my side. The plans must be recovered before Jerez sells them to the Republic. He should be at the cantina now. I will gladly give you as great a reward as I can muster should you dispose of this refuse. Then...
Whoa, muster quite a lot then. Muster quite a lot. He will deal with his wife himself. Oh, that's... Or at least he takes care of that. That's in the Sobrik Cantina, right? Yeah.
Travel route is confirmed. Travel route is confirmed.
Let's see, can we untrack these? That's probably a good idea. There. That should make it a little bit easier to keep track of things. Don't really remember whether it is whether we get new lightsabers or that we actually have to upgrade the lightsaber using components. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the regular lightsaber without upgradability. Okay. Probably need to find a new one. Now, where is this hazard guy?
Evening, sir. What can I offer to wet your throat and bring a smile to your lips?
You need a different mustache. Yeah. But I'm hunting Republic scum.
No one gets hurt.
Men were looking for him yesterday, too. Imperial intelligence. Whatever he did, I don't want to know. Paris! Leave the girls alone and get over here. Someone wants you.
Girls.
And what does such a respected Sith want with Hara's Bant?
You've got something that belongs to the Imperial Army.
Possible. I get a lot of gifts, you know. It'd be rude to refuse them.
Give me the plans, and you go home with your head.
Okay, okay. You're talking about the package I snagged from the Sokol girl, right?
Perhaps.
Good looker, that one. But not much between the ears. Anyway, here they are.
It's just some data disks. I don't even know what's on them.
And why did you take them?
I want names and locations on all your accomplices.
Talk to every bored wife in Sobrik.
Yeah. I don't trust this guy. I think this guy still has ties somewhere.
Try not to bleed all over the discs.
Not in my cantina!
No!
What do you mean not in your cantina? I mean, I did it the cleanest way possible. I mean, he's just been shocked a bit. That's not gonna leave all that much blood. Maybe something burst, but yeah, could have been much, much worse. Yeah, a little crispy, exactly. I don't see too big a deal with that. You go.
Just for you. Oh, thank you, Master.
Prove your worth to BR8. Back to Troida. Come on, taxi. You can go quicker. Just a little crispy. Yeah. Let's go with the jetpack.
You look satisfied. I hope it's because the wretched spy who stole my blaster designs lies dead on his own floor.
Well, you're in luck then. He's dead.
Not be so careless with your secrets next time.
I shall guard them as closely as I guard my heart. But what of Kalara? Did you question him as to her role in this affair?
Do you
really she's a lousy kisser?
The bore! But I won't linger on that image. It's clear Kalara's part in this was vital and willing. If you haven't tired of my sordid tale, perhaps you could undertake one more task.
And that is...
I have to hear more about it first.
If the authorities learned of Kalara's folly, it would ruin the good name of this office, shut us down for months of investigation. All the while, the resistance would be gaining strength.
And you need her silence?
The penalty for aiding a spy is death.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. I have been considering how best to end this disaster. It should be quiet, quick, something that can be blamed on the rebels, no questions asked.
Well, there's no love lost in that relationship.
I've got a talent for that.
Let me call Kalara. I will tell her you are to escort her to my colleague Garboza at the Imperial outpost. The route has many isolated spots, suitable for rebel ambush.
Oh, is it time?
My dear, this is the bodyguard I've asked to bring you to the outpost. Garboza asked me to thank you for your assistance at such short notice.
One never knows what companions life's journey will provide.
Ooh, a philosopher. This should be fun.
He will meet you at the transit point. Wait for him there.
I love you too.
Go then. When you find yourselves alone, you can put an end to her treason. And my marriage.
You can count on my discretion.
Just be kind about it. I loved her once. It is best our names not be linked after this. When the deed is done, go to Officer Garboza at the outpost. He'll have your reward. You need not say what it's for.
Good. Quiet kill. Yes, I remember the Imperial Attaché. We went past him a few times. There he is. Having a nice
you must
stroll.
be here for Officer Sir Cole's wife. He said to expect you. One moment.
Clara, you
Guy
presume?
doesn't usually go out of his way to see me protected. Is this going to be so dangerous? I can't remember the last time you voluntarily let me spend time with a man who wasn't stodgy or senile.
You surely... Yeah, your husband's being careful.
Officer Sir Cole is just worried about you.
Worried about his property, maybe. If he cared about me, I'd see him more than just on
Property.
the comlink, you know? Let's get going.
Surely she knew what she was getting herself
Perfection is
into
my goal, Master.
when she married him. Also, I don't think a bodyguard is a bad idea, considering all these resistance people around here. With, like, huge turrets the size of you. Ooh, great success. Well then, Kalar. Looks like we've reached the end of the road. Just a moment. I need to press this random button here for no reason.
Why are you looking around so much? Like that? It's like you're looking for someone. Are you expecting an attack? Why did Gunn send an armed escort when I'm just going to the outpost?
Looks like it's your turn to die now.
Because it's over.
What did I don't even know you. Do you want money? My husband has money. I'm sure he would pay any ransom.
Are you saying you're not working for the Republic?
I don't know what you're... Oh, no. Do not tell me that this is about Harris.
Yep.
Is Gunn such a baby that he'd frame me for treason because I slept around? Treason? Seriously? Tell Gunn that Harris is a jerk and I've broken it off. If he had the guts, he would ask me himself.
Harris
Your
is a
boyfriend has
spy.
known connections to Republic intelligence.
I don't know anything about that. The guy told me he was a pilot.
Yeah.
Look,
And for who do you
I
think
could
he
just
was a
talk
pilot?
to him or something. He wouldn't really kill me for this, would he?
Well, not he.
Your
I.
selfishness aided our enemies. You get no mercy.
You're going to kill me for this? For this? No!
It is done. Garbooze. Is it mark? Then elevator. There we go. Up and away. The Markaran Plains. Do not delay, little master. Take, conquer, kill.
Ah, the apprentice. I was wondering when you'd reach the front lines.
Oh.
I'm Fixer 66. I'm with the operations branch of Imperial Intelligence. And if you have a moment, I'd like to show you something.
Right.
You have my attention, Fixer.
On the left is an ordinary Republic comm unit issued to Resistance fighters. You've probably seen hundreds before. This other one is a Republic comm unit that has undergone some surgery. Please look, don't touch. The second one contains a ½ kilo of high explosive that detonates when the talk button is pressed.
Ooh. Ooh. That sounds like explosive conversations.
That's somewhat intriguing.
The plan is to take a few of these sabotaged comm units behind the Resistance's lines and plant them on their dead. The Resistance should soon salvage the comms and take them back to their headquarters. The resulting explosions will cripple and panic them. We'd prefer someone like you to take point. Someone who won't break if captured and who can go without reinforcements. Can you do this?
We will
the
take care
Resistance
of
will
it.
soon see death everywhere.
Your instructors at the Korriban Academy must have loved you. Head over to our technical man, a Balmorra local we drafted. The men call him Toybox. He'll give you the ordnance and show you how to transport it safely.
Yeah, our instructor at the academy did not love us. In fact, he tried to kill us. Several times. Ooh. And over. And over again.
Well, if it isn't the best paid engineering consultant on Balmorra. Oh my lord, I didn't realize. I mean, no one told me you would be Sith. My apologies for the familiarity.
Familiarity?
If you don't mind me asking, what is someone like you doing working for Officer Sakol?
My duty, I guess? But you paying for that
How much is it
answer?
worth for you to know about it?
I could add a little something on top of this for information that lets me pass Officer Sakol at the next evaluation. Call it a tip. 15%.
No.
Keep your credits. I'll just take what I'm owed.
Suit yourself. I'm sure I can find someone else who knows what Sakol's up to.
It's dealt with.
Fixer 66 called with the details. I've got your comm units rigged and ready to go.
Good.
Oh, my name's Toybox. Or that's what they call me. I used to make... Well, never mind.
Toys?
Quite a plan the Fixer's got. What do you think of it?
Boxed toys? It is,
I
tolerable.
suppose I can lower myself to do this.
I wasn't talking about its difficulty. He's assuming soldiers will be the ones stripping any resistance bodies, but civilians pick over bodies all the time. Refugees, sympathizers, sometimes you'll even see children do it.
And?
What exactly is the problem again?
Look, you may not lose any sleep over it, but you have to admit we're aiming for soldiers, right? They're higher value targets.
Yeah.
While I was making the bombs, I remembered I had some empty grenade casings lying around. Now, a comm unit anyone will activate. But if we trapped a grenade to explode when armed, only soldiers will be in the blast. What would you think of that?
Yeah, but the whole idea here is to use communes because they wouldn't expect it to explode, whereas a grenade is expected to explode.
Has it occurred to you that the Fixer's plan relies on you obeying his orders?
I'm sorry, I was just trying to show some initiative, my lord.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the trapped comm units. They're disarmed until this channel is set to 5. Just set them and walk away.
Very well.
Fixer 66 will be monitoring resistance comm frequencies. Talk to him when it's done.
Good. We'll deal with it. Now then, there should be another one over here, and then we get to the big guns. Major Tyrus.
Keep trying to raise them. I may have another avenue. My lord, I'm Major Tyrus, commander of the 2nd Battalion. We have an emerging situation.
Emerging situation how?
Assistance and your discretion. We have a rescue operation that must be mounted immediately.
And who?
Is this someone important?
It's not a single person. We've lost contact with Besh Company's entire 1st platoon.
That's a bit much.
We sent them into the Akara droid factory for a covert electronic operation. 8 hours ago, their communications blacked out, which means the droids are onto them.
So, by guess now the droids that we used against the Resistance have been used against us. Are they battle droids?
Can't be good.
I'll be frank. Other than grass, the soldiers are the only living things within a click of that factory. That's the droid's protocol. Nothing survives.
Oh.
So when I say I need you to find First Platoon, I mean it.
I'll head to the Akara factory immediately.
Their ranking officer is Lieutenant Ruto. If the droid's got him, then please, take command and lead the unit back.
Very well. Very well. Now, what about those big guns of yours, Lieutenant Thorpe?
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well.
They did.
I hope you didn't find him crass, my lord. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
Then teach me the recipe.
So what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet.
Yes.
These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
I can deal with cyborgs.
I'd be more than happy to short out their circuits.
Delightful. I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmorran people a clear message.
And what is this message?
The technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmorra and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
I suppose it's not the worst plan I've heard.
I thought it was rather good myself. Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmorran people will get our message loud and clear.
Very well. Where do we get from here? So we've got Yana's Terex camp over here for extraction. And some comlings, and we need to recover some cyborg stuff. La 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 la. Totally not putting a comlink there. Totally not replacing that. Yada yada yada. Bloop. Where are these cyborgs? Oh, there they are. So, rocket packs is the new super secret method. Easy enough. Oh, looks like we found a droid. Calling all droids. Droid forces have entrenched themselves around the satellite control tower in the Markran Plains. Their presence is halting Imperial expansion and disrupting outward communications. Cull the droid forces and overload the nearby callback stations to disrupt their transmissions. Scan the area for a C-11 battle droid. Covering a C-11 battleship could provide the Empire with additional insight into the behavior. Defeat them around the satellite control tower. Okay. Sure. Sure, we can do that. Whoop, whoop. Camera. Camera. Thank you. Devourer. What is the Devourer achievement? Defeated 1,000 enemies with Camval. Nice. Already 1,000? Chem, you missed one. I mean, Cam is useful, but he's not the best tank I've ever had. Now, to overload the droid stations. Deep, 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 deep. Ooh. Oh, hello. We're just wiping the floor with these droids. Oh, hello. Nice relaxed location. Ah. Just need to find that last droid. Using the droid callback station. And that should take care of things. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hop on some dots. Thank you. More instant dots. Easy. Oh, the drop box is up there. Now then, Thorpe.
Word has it, the former Balmorran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse.
Oh, did he?
He's furious.
Oh.
I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
I hope he, yeah. Let it be a lesson.
You will learn not to interfere with the Empire's plans.
Indeed. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. Balmorran defector Cavil Aaron has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base.
Ah.
He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Yeah, so that's back to the east, where the fire mission is as well, Firestar. Let's deal with things here first. La 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 la. Oh, this mission. Don't mind if I do. They're not strong enemies, so we can't do anything nice there yet.
Task just for you?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Master.
Just for me. Again. Ooh, green item. Did we get something nice? Synagogue Aristocrat's Belt. It is light armor. Armor, mastery, but no power, so it's not that great. Raid it. No. Where is that fellow?
I should have known Vesica wouldn't let me go without a fight.
Obviously.
Sending a Sith seems a bit like overkill. Are you here to kill me, or are you going to torture me first?
Oh, if you put it like that, sounds good.
For reminding me.
No, listen. I won't be scared into returning. I risked my life to come here. Being an Imperial scientist, it's a fate worse than death.
Just a minute, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard someone knocking. Be hearing things. Being an Imperial scientist is fate worse than death. Well, that seems
Don't you think
difficult.
you're being a little dramatic?
I won't go back to that place. You don't know what it's like. We're not expected to be men. We're machines, slaving day in and day out. No intellectual freedom, no creativity. I'm tired of building killing machines. I want to do some good for humanity. I can't go back there.
Surely you can. And in this case, good for humanity would be if the war on this planet ended and we were in control. So yes,
That's
you
not
can.
for debate. You will go back.
You'll have to kill me. I'll never return to the Empire willingly.
I need you alive, so...
If I wanted to kill you, you wouldn't still be talking.
Yeah.
Sith, Major Bessica sent us in after you to collect the scientist.
Good. Keep an eye.
Just make sure he doesn't try to run.
Of course. We'll see you back at Sobrick.
Very good, Captain Rollo.
Sith, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're very busy. Congratulations, by the way. I heard that you found our scientist.
I did.
We'll whip up that serum and get you into that toxic waste pit in no time. But there's a problem, and I need your help.
And
I'd be happy to help any way I can.
It's my son. He arrived shortly after you left for the research facility, but then he went after some holocron, he called it.
Ah.
A few minutes ago, I got what I think was a distress call from him. He's in trouble.
But he's dead.
He can handle himself.
Look, I didn't want to have to do this, but it sounds like I have no choice.
This is my son we're talking about. And if you want your serum, you'll save him.
We're out of line, Major.
If you put it that way.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I like you, I really do. We narrowed the origin of the distress call to an abandoned building near the Republic crater outpost.
Hey.
I'm guessing the Republic's captured him, which means a lot of fighting to free him. Good luck.
All right, all right. Can't do grade 2 just yet.
Leave everything to me, Master. I will not disappoint you.
Well, you better not. There. Got the Okara droid factory over here with data corruption. What do you want me to return? Oh. Guess we found a big cow. Was hoping we could use biochem on that. For bioanalysis. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. Remove my current outposts. Having a nice stroll. Oh, thing fixer. I took care of your problem.
There's been chatter on the Resistance frequencies while you were off planting the ordnance.
Oh.
The Resistance has set off 3 bombs so far. The first blast sent them scattering. Then, of course, they attempted to stay in touch via comm unit. So you can imagine the results. Quite a successful operation.
They defied the Empire. Now they will fear it again.
I'll say. 1 bomb went off near the Resistance's medical bay. They say they're treating wounded on conference room tables now. And with the investigation they'll have to launch to discover our method, we'll be ahead for quite some time.
Good. Oh, we must select one. Focus Retribution or Serendipitous. I guess we'll go with Focus Retribution. Oh, so we can use 2 Focus Retribution ones. Ah. I do kind of want to keep the second bonus as well, so we'll have to do it manually. Serendipitous Assault, Focus Retribution. There we go. Good. Now we can have to the Okara droid factory. A little bit of data corruption. Quite a few droids around. And a probe droid. No bonus quest. Well, for sure we get one. Ooh. Prototype security droid. That sounds like... Yeah, it really looks like a prototype of the droidica we know from Phantom Menace. And of course Attack on the Clones, so what the Trade Federation used
Get down! The droid patrols will spot you.
I'll be
Apologies for shouting, my
fine.
lord. But if they find one of us, they'll find all of us. I'm Lieutenant Rutar, 5th Infantry, 2nd Battalion Besh Company. I'd say 1st Platoon, but there isn't one anymore.
You've got a bit on your face, so...
Your passions are evident on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I shot so many droids I went numb. But I'm here, and the one that got me is wreckage. It was one of the many droid patrols from the Okara factory. They spotted us uploading a virus, surrounded us. It was ruthless. Droids aren't like people. They don't retreat. They don't accept surrender. They just keep exterminating. So now it's up to me.
Was that a Dalek reference? So, you expect to do this alone?
How can you succeed where a platoon failed?
It's an acceptable risk. I'm not worth more than any of the rest who died here.
Mm.
I'm just luckier. If I can ambush enough patrols of battle droids, I can upload my packets and run before my painkiller wears off. What else can I do? I'm not going to ask you to go where I wouldn't.
Great. But I'm
Your
suited.
courage is admirable, but unnecessary. Give me the viruses.
You do have a maneuverability advantage. If you're keen to do it, I guess that's best. Here are the virus packets. Your targets are the
Maneuverability
droids that travel
advantage?
with patrol escorts of battle droids. Destroy the battle droids, then use this security spike to crack the probes. They'll upload the viruses right into their network.
Good. Not sure I would call it a maneuverability advantage, if not more of a...
Do you require medical attention?
Yeah, what should I call it? I just point at them and they die. I would say that's different. Who? Looks like someone else is around. To find some probe droids. There's one. Activate the virus. Good. There's our bonus. Assembly line. The rogue droids have managed to recalibrate and reactivate the assembly lines. You must intervene before the droids' numbers rise any further. Shut down the assembly line computers and destroy the cooling system. Locate and dismantle the overseer droid, who is directing the operation, and recover the data core. Cool. We'll do that. And another one over here. Research and development. Renegade droids have seized the research and development wing. The engineering sciences found in research and development are responsible for some of the most sophisticated and deadly droids in the galaxy. If this technology is acquired by the droids, they could become an earnest threat to the Empire's occupation of Balmorra. Bypass security and destroy the power regulators. While weak, pinpoint and retrieve the data core from the C-13 prototype droid. Alright. Alright. I'll deal with it. That's fine. But there's a nice elite here, so... Still kind of want to kill that first. Because that's some good credits. There should be more probe droids around here. Oh, it takes care of the bonus at least. I don't see any more probe droids. How large is the area? No droids DX. Oh, there's one. Come, let me select it. Uploading virus. I wonder if we can do the same on that again. Nope. That's 3. Just need one more. Oops. Standard belt. Ah, that's medium armor. Just shame. Virus uploaded. Good. Research and development is a nice heroic location. Okay. Do that then. Going down. Ooh, that's quite a ways down. Oh. $30 isn't too bad. Type battle threads.
Twinkle Atlas.
Getting all of this heavy armor we don't really need. Oop. With these prototypes. They look like, well, badly designed HK units. Yeah, they're not great prototypes. Ooh. Whoops. We might have set something off. Might have. Looks like we're not the only overleveled person here. Yeah, let's need 4. What? Oh, there's a probe droid DX here as well, so we could have done the virus uploading here as well. Oh well. Yeah, we don't need to destroy anymore. Dunk. Dunk. A few hundred credits. Disassembling droids. Imperial. And to be specific, Okara droids. Droid 25 with strong difficulty or above in the Okara droid factory. Yeah. Of course we did. They're easy. They are weak. Let's see. Prototype droids, please. Oh, hello. Chem. Thank you. Make sure the dots is up. Should be close to a level up, so that's good. I think they need to reassess the droids they're making, because these prototypes are not strong enough. Slightly silly. Now then, there is an artillery droid over there. Is that the one we need to kill? No, we need to kill the C-13. So let's make sure that we don't get distracted by the artillery droid. C-13. There you are. Yeah, that is quite a bit closer to the droidica. So I guess the thing they added over time is the shield generators. Yeah. 33. We're getting somewhere. We just need to shut down the assembly line. Do. Oh, hello. Lo, waiting for the elevator, la 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 la. Remember back when this game first launched that some of these elevators had issues with their collision boxes and their collision detection. You could actually fall through them if there was a bug with it. And I think that is part of the reason that I always am extra careful around elevators in games. And I call them the elevator boss. In some segments I died more often to elevators than to the actual enemies. Ooh. Nice place here. Really building something. Scavenging. $30 droids. That could be challenging. So we have to share them. Yeah. On computer, reactivate. Thank you. Right, that's the first computer done. Oh, we didn't trigger train lightning there? And now we did. Let's see, we need to shut down some more computers, so let's go over here. Ooh, lore object. Balmorra corporations. Probably has some information about the Odoka Corporation. Okay. That's just for an outfitter. Next we need to destroy the cooling systems. Will do. Wrecking Okara droids. 50 of strong or better. Guess people really did this a lot. Or maybe that's because of the heroic. People do it as a daily. There's another one. Okay, just 2 more cooling systems. Oh, hello. Calculate the assembly. We did. This segment is actually quite crowded for the age of the game. Didn't think there would be so many people running around at low level. The main coolant flow regulator. Don't need that. Just need more of these coolant spots that I can crush. Just need 2 more cooling systems. Not too much to ask. Why aren't they respawning? Oh, there's one. One more. Gotcha. Copy the data core from the overseer droid. We can do that. Quite the little area. Oh, hello. There we go. That took a while. A little bit unfortunate that we had to wait for all of the spawns. That is a bit detracting from the game. From the immersion, I would say. It would have been nicer if they made this like a little instance. Oh, we just missed the elevator. But that's okay. There it comes. Seeds with anger. Good. Up we go. Good morning, Stoppin. How you doing? Having breakfast. Must be quite a few hours earlier there then. And it's here. It's past 4 PM here. 9 AM.
Please use all products only as intended.
Get rid of the stuff. Get rid of all the crappy stuff.
Leave well.
You're alive. And not only that, my comlink is picking up signals again. Is everything uploaded?
Yeah, all viruses are
Our
in.
network should be choking on malicious programs.
Now it's my turn. I'll aim our scanners at the Okara droid factory to measure the extent of the damage the virus has caused. If the computer core shuts the probes down, I can record how long a window that creates for future assaults.
I'll leave you to it.
I cannot express what your success will mean. Not to me, I'm nothing, but to the families of the men who died for this mission. Those soldiers did not fail their empire, nor did their empire fail them.
Well, they failed a little. It was an entire platoon. Oh, enjoy your breakfast then. I'm getting closer to dinner than breakfast. Yeah. What? Oh, is that the other edge? Went to Major Tyrus. Don't see Major Tyrus. Ah, there you are, Major.
Lieutenant Ruta reported in. He says you completed the platoon's objective alone.
Well, I guess he deserves
Ruta was too
a
humble.
little bit of
He
credit.
expended great effort to carry on the mission.
We will recover him when possible. Now, a new development demands attention.
What development?
Our battalion may have been unable to assist the platoon at Okara, but I assure you they were not sitting idle. Orek and Kresh companies, and the remainder of Besh, simultaneously invaded rebel posts in Broken Valley. They found something.
Broken Valley. You seem uneasy.
The success does not seem to have eased your mind.
I am anticipating the next conflict, my lord. It could prove equally as dangerous. Our droids went through the rebel databanks and pulled out messages about them occupying a tunnel network we call K-52.
Like Area
The rebels own
52?
Broken Valley, and they're moving in cargo. All indications are that this load is special.
Special?
Like what?
To protect this cargo, they transferred in one of their elite units from a continent away.
Ooh.
If our whole battalion comes knocking, they'll evacuate immediately. We'll need a small, fast attack to get inside K-52.
And guess who gets
Guerrillas know the
volunteered?
tunnels quite well, so I suspect they have ambush points.
Oh, surely I can get in there.
Doesn't matter where they hide. Their fate will be the same.
Good. Word will spread about the captured posts, so I would head to Broken Valley immediately. We'll have a surveillance officer monitoring K-52's largest entrance. His name is Trecht. When you've seen the
Trecht.
cargo, report to him, and he'll contact me on a secure frequency. Go in strength.
Phew. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Wait, fine. There should be something to take in here. Two quests to turn in. Assembly line and R&D. Easy XP, easy money. And where exactly? Okay, so they want us to go to Gorin's outpost, and then we've got the path to power over here, and the secret of K-52 over here as well. So I guess we need to head back to Gorin's. And move along from there. Gansacral. Ah! You wish to thank us for the assistance in the matter of the wife, who, much to his dismay, was discovered during a patrol. The death was quite clearly the work of Balmorra's insidious resistance elements. I'm getting a small gift. Thank you. Oh, and he's late for a very important performance evaluation. I bet he is. I bet he is. Why do they want us to go to Troida? That doesn't make sense. We should go to Gorin.
Other route is confirmed.
Weird. Ooh. So this looks a little bit like the T-16 Skyhopper. So I guess the T-16 has a bit more of a flat surface on the front. And the T-16 Skyhopper is what Luke said he used to shoot Womp Rats. Yeah. Times. Travel!
My lord, my respects. How do you like Balmorra so far? Doesn't seem like much, does it?
It's a bit... Yeah, it needs work. But I've seen worse.
As war zones go, it's not so bad.
Then you haven't been here long enough. Resistance stealth troops have been infiltrating Imperial outposts, making quick strikes and leaving no trace. The Empire says they can't be beaten. I say they can.
What are you thinking?
What did you have in mind?
You don't see them until they kill you. That's what they say. But I built the tech they use to keep hidden. Their camp's in the Gorinth wilds, but they've surrounded it with mines to keep strangers out. Watch your step, and you can use this device to detect the stealth fighters. They're fast, though. If I may offer advice, strike quick and hard.
That's my specialty. We cloak some stealth troopers. We've got this whole area over here right now to go through. Let's see. So this is the whole map of Balmorra. So we're making our way to Gorinth Canyon, where we can do Firestar as well. Then we could go to Sundari Flatlands. Very nice. But looking at the time, I do think that we'll be leaving it at that for today. Usually stream until 4. So I want to thank you all for joining me today on this bit of Balmorra. We had some fun in space, we had some fun on Balmorra, clearing up some of the resistance today, and we'll be continuing that next time. Next time might be on a different day though, because I've got something else to be at next Sunday, so I need to maybe twist a little bit on the schedule, see how it goes. But I'll see you again next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.